Now, President William Ruto has broken his silence on the explosive fuel scandal gripping the country, vowing that just as his administration dealt with coffee and fertilizer cartels, it will deal with oil cartels too. This as Cabinet Secretary Opiyo Wandayi revealed that the controversial MT Paloma cargo cost Kenyans 43 shillings more per litre than fuel procured under the government-to-government framework, and that a second suspicious cargo was stopped before it could reach Kenyan tanks. But not everyone is convinced. Opposition leaders are pushing back hard, with Saboti Member of Parliament Caleb Amisi dismissing the resignations as political theatrics and calling for the suspension of the entire G2G deal.
After days of mounting public pressure, President William Ruto has broken his silence on the scandal that has shaken Kenya's petroleum supply chain, making clear that those who sought to profit from the country's fuel supply would face the full force of the law.
This is the administration that is going to deal firmly, decisively, and conclusively with all cartels. We finished the cartels in the fertilizer sector. We finished the cartels in the sugar sector. We finished the cartels in the coffee sector. We will deal with the cartels in the oil sector.
Energy Cabinet Secretary Opiyo Wandayi, who is facing growing calls for his own resignation, also issued a public statement on Sunday. Invoices from One Petroleum for the MT Paloma cargo show fuel landed at Mombasa at 198,855 shillings per metric ton, compared to 140,111 shillings per metric ton under the G2G arrangement. That is a difference of 43 shillings and 40 cents in every single litre. The ministry also revealed that once the scandal emerged, a second cargo being procured under similar irregular circumstances was stopped before delivery. Wandayi assured Kenyans that fuel stocks are sufficient, the G2G framework remains stable, and took direct aim at what he called a coordinated disinformation campaign by a section of political leaders.
Jana nilikuwa natetea hiyo watu walishikwa, lakini sasa usiku ndio nimepata maneno kamili ya kwamba ni vita ya biashara kati ya Ruto na wafanyikazi wake. Ruto aliingia kitu inaitwa G2G. Hii biashara yote ya mafuta ndio anafanya kupitia kampuni inaitwa Gulf Energy na ingine inaitwa Starbex.
Wandayi's statement also flagged that Starbex International is not among the oil marketing companies nominated under the G2G arrangement, raising fresh questions about who exactly was operating in the shadows of this deal. Saboti Member of Parliament Caleb Amisi has dismissed the wave of resignations as political, arguing they represent damage control rather than genuine accountability. Amisi is calling for the suspension of the entire government-to-government fuel procurement deal pending a full and transparent investigation.
I'm telling them and I'm warning them, if they play around with this fuel thing, playing gimmicks, arresting people, they know that the following day they are going to release them. Just watch. They are going to release this individual due to lack of evidence. They are going to put other people behind the bars.
These are William Ruto boys. I think he is very unhappy with them. And we haven't heard their story. Of course, no person is condemned and heard. I can tell you that as an advocate. But the story is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
In the meantime, EPRA's board of directors confirmed receipt of Director General Kipto's resignation and announced that the board had unanimously appointed Dr. Joseph Okech, head of Electricity and Renewable Energy Directorate and a 5-year veteran of the Kenya energy sector, as acting Director General effective immediately.
In the likely event that there is no wrongdoing, I think we have no reason not to allow him back, because after all, everybody is entitled to be given a chance to, say their part.
The MT Paloma docked at the port of Mombasa between March 27th and March 29th, carrying 68,000 metric tons of fuel imported by One Petroleum Limited outside the established G2G procurement framework. Investigators allege senior officials manipulated national fuel stock data to manufacture a false impression of shortage, justifying an emergency procurement worthy of nearly 5 billion shillings for fuel described as substandard and overpriced. Former EPRA Director General Daniel Kiptor, KPC Managing Director Joe Sang, and Petroleum PS Mohammed Liban were arrested on April 2nd, and by Saturday, all three had resigned. Catherine Omwando, NTV.